Leaders are learners. I've not seen any leader that is not a devoted learner. Because if you are not a learner, you will expire. You will operate with old ideas that are already absolute. And you will remember now that we're in the information age. When information changes every 2 weeks now, whatever you know 2 weeks ago need updating right now because of the rate of information explosion. So if you are somebody that wants to achieve financial freedom, you must be a reader. Learning is the most important thing God created. And that's what differentiates humans from animals. And funny enough, if you avoid the circles, you can see that even animals can be trained. Elephants can be trained to perform. Tigers, lions, every one animal can be trained. So the truth of the matter is that there's nothing you, the human being, cannot learn. Even animals can learn things, and there's nothing you cannot learn. That's one thing you need to keep at the back of your mind. You don't have the interest. That's why you have not learned it. If you have the interest, there's nothing you cannot learn. There's nothing. There's nothing you cannot learn. There's absolutely nothing. When the phone came, a lot of old parents feel they will not be able to use WhatsApp and the rest. But grandmothers now are using WhatsApp and every other thing on the phone right now because they've learned and learned and learned. They're able to. So everything is learnable. Everything is learnable. So learning is the obtaining of new knowledge or expanding on already known paths through organized or unorganized method. That means you can learn from any way. I tell people you can learn from a wise man and you can learn from a foolish man. Everybody you meet, every circumstance you find yourself, they are all learning circumstances. Everything you find yourself, when you sit with two people, a wise man, a foolish man, you will learn how not to be a foolish man, and you will learn how to be a wise man. You learn from the two. I had an opportunity to sit with two classmates during the course of this week, and just hear the two of them talk. I learned from the foolish classmate. I learned from the wise one. I learned. One has ego, and he doesn't have money. One has money, and so I now see that remove ego, go for what you want. Go for what you want. I will not want to go into the story to show you, but immediately I now saw that why this guy is successful and why this guy is not successful. Even though both of them are what classmates, I saw the missing ingredient and I took note. That is an unorganized learning. It was just happening, and because I was observant, I could just learn from those two people. So it is very important to learn every day. From an organized learning where you get books, where you get material, where you come from a Zoom like this. So an organized learning, things you see in your environment, just learn from them. Today we'll be looking at three very important issues: financial security, financial independence, and financial freedom. These are the three things we'll be looking at today. These are the three things every man is desiring to achieve and be happy. The first one we'll look at today is called financial security. What is financial security? Financial security is the smallest ladder, it's the first ladder when you come towards achieving financial independence. Financial security is the first ladder you climb. It says it's stability and protection from basic financial emergencies. When we are talking about financial security, we are talking about money, portfolio money. We're not talking about your salary. We are talking about if you lose your job, if you lose your source of income, your portfolio money, that's your house, your investment, your savings, everything you have outside your daily hustle should be able to pay your basic bills. That's financial security. For that kind of person, we'll say you have achieved financial security. That, for example, you didn't go to work for the next 1 year, you will still be able to pay your rent, you'll be able to eat, you'll be able to do all the basic things that you needed to do you will still be able to do them from your investment. Either from house rent, you have a property that is paying rent to you, either from you invested money in the stock market, your dividends that are coming, either you invest anywhere, the return on investment. This is money that you earn without working. That's what we are talking about. Financial security is having any money that can take care of you even though you did not work. So we must understand it. If you cannot have money that can pay your bills without you working, we'll say you have financial security. Because even though you do not go to work, even though you lose your job right now, you can still be floating. The second one is financial freedom. It says it's freedom from fear. Because the man that has financial security is still afraid. What if something happens? What if there's an emergency? Apart from your basic bill, there's a health emergency. You'll not be able to meet it. So there's a fear. Your car has an accident. You might not have a car because your financial security cannot take care of buying you a new car. No. The best you can do is to maintain the car for you. But when it comes to financial freedom, you are in a state whereby your investment can do everything for you. You are not afraid. Every basic thing you need, your investment can do it for you. You can wake up now, you are hungry, you can go to any fast food joint and eat. But why for financial security, you cannot just enter any fast food joint. You will go into a booker and eat 500. But now you can completely go to any fast food joint and eat 3,000, 4,000. That's financial freedom. The money that you have is enough to take care of you more than your needs. It's able to meet you above your needs comfortably. You are not sweating to meet your needs. That if there's an emergency, it can still meet your emergency. It can buy you a car if it's a car that you want. Financial freedom can buy you a car. If it's a house that you want, financial freedom can build you a house. That is financial freedom. You are not afraid again. Whether you work or you don't work, you are okay. Your children are okay. You can go for holiday. If you want to go for holiday, that is financial freedom. You can do everything you like here. That is financial freedom. But the ultimate of them all, so financial freedom is available to those who learn about it and work for it. Robert Kiyosaki. That's what we are talking about now. When I started studying financial freedom, financial independence, financial security, I saw that everybody can be rich. Everybody can be rich. So if you are poor, it's just you that is poor for poor sake. It's you that is busy yourself. All you need to do is to learn, how do I become rich? Like I said, everything is learnable. If you don't teach a child to read, whether the child grows to become adult, the child will not know how to read. But you can teach a 3-year-old how to read and it will start reading. So you see where a 6-year-old can read very well, and you see where a 16-year-old cannot read. It's not the fault of the 16-year-old, it's because he was not taught. As soon as he's taught, a 6-year-old will read very well. So to be rich is a factor of learning. What do people do to become rich? So financial freedom is available to those who want to learn about it. It's available to everybody that wants to learn about it. It's available to them. It's available to them. Bring an adult 30 years from the village that has not gone to school one day. Put him in an adult education school. Give him 1 year. You will see that person that does not know A before, he has started reading because he has learned it. Are you saying it? He has learned it. So everything is learnable. You will learn how to speak English. There are some people, I remember when they're growing up, they will come from the village. They can't speak one English. But before you look, they start speaking. Just like before, when you come to Lagos, in those days, before you look, you start speaking Yoruba. It happens in the north now. There's no way you go and stay in Kanu for 1 year and not speak some Hausa. Because if you go to the market, the only lingua franca there is Hausa. 80% of the people there does not understand English in the market. So if you cannot speak the language, you will not be able to buy and sell. So before you look, you force to learn. And when you learn, you see yourself, you're speaking Hausa under 1 year. So that's how life is. Anything is learnable. The only thing you cannot learn is the one you believe you cannot learn. This is why a lot of times they say school is a scam. Why are people saying school is a scam? The school does not teach you how to become rich. The school only teach you how to get a job. That's what schooling is all about. Go and read how education came about. The system is training you how to become an employee. That's what the system is training you to become. Study hard so that you can get a good job. Get a good grade so that you can get a good job. That's the slogan. So when people now, there are no jobs. So that's where everybody now saying education is no. Get education, learn about financial freedom. Get financial education. That's what you need. Financial education. So everybody can become rich. Once you know this, you relax and you pull yourself to learning. It's a matter of time. You see yourself rich. Financial independence is achieving financial freedom and wealth. Now you have financial freedom plus wealth. That's the difference between financial freedom and financial independence. Now plus wealth. In financial freedom, maybe in a Benjamin car you will use. You cannot buy a brand new car. Yes, you have financial freedom, but you cannot go and buy a brand new car. You cannot buy a car for 100 million. No. Yes, you build a house, but you just build a modern house. You cannot build it. So financial independence is when you enter the era of luxury. You want to eat, you can just go to Bon Hotel. Today Easter, just carry your family to Bon Hotel buffet. 20,000 for each person. You pay, you eat, and you go. That's what we call financial independence. It's more than financial. It's financial freedom plus wealth. Financial freedom plus wealth. That's where you now enjoy the luxury lifestyle. That's where you can drive a Range Rover. That's where you can drive G-Wagon, Rolls Royce. The dream life. It's the financial independence you find it. So that's the highest level. That's the peak. That's the dream. That is where you can move all your family out of poverty. It's financial independence, and it is possible. Like I told you guys when we started this year, I said my dream is to make $1,000 every day. I can tell you, the journey started from making $1 a day, to making $10 a day, to making $20 a day, to $30, to $100 a day, and counting. That's how it grows. Once I get to $100 now, the next thing is to get to $200. Once I get to $200 now, to 3. Before you look, I will get to the 1,000. But the beautiful thing is that I've seen myself grow from $1 a day to 10, to 30, to 50, to 100 a day and counting. Are you seeing it? So that is how financial freedom is achieved. By the time I achieve $1,000 a day, will I stop there? No, I will go for 10,000. By the time I achieve 10,000 a day, will I stop there? No, I will go for 100,000. That is where we now say we are in financial independence. And this money, like I said, is not you working for money. It's your money working for you. These are portfolio income. You don't have to do anything to earn this money. You don't have to go to work. You can sleep in your house and still earn this $1,000 a day. You can sleep in your house and still earn this $100. That's what we are talking about. So financial independence is attainable. All you just need to do is to study. How do I make $1 without me working? From that $1, how do I scale it to $10 without me working? And if you can be able to make $10 without your effort, is your money working for you? Is your asset working for you? You say, okay, let me make it 20. From 20, let me make it 30. From 30, let me make it 50. From $1 without me being there, I'm not making 50. How do I scale it to 100? That is how financial independence is achieved. You will not just wake up and say, I want to make $1,000 every day without not making $1 first, without not going for $10. So yes, your goal is to make $1,000 a day. You must start with making $1 first. from $1 to 5 to 10 to 20 to 50 to 100. When you achieve 100, your audacity will not increase. From nowhere, I'm making $100 a day now. How do I scale it to 200? So before you look, you're already in 200. From 203 till you get to your 1,000, and you cannot scale it higher. So financial independence is there for everyone to achieve. But it's a journey of 1,000 miles. It's not an overnight thing. You will not wake up tomorrow and you are in financial independence. No. It's a process. It's a process. You must take the first step of making $1 to $10 to $20 before you get there. A lot of people want to jump the curve. They want to jump to $1,000 every once. You will crash. So it's a process. You must learn the route. It's not a get rich quick. Overnight, you don't reach. No. It's a process. If you follow it like that, we have followed that part before and we crash. I was trying to learn the real thing. I tried to follow it. So we need at least get to the first stage, financial security. Where whether you go to work, whether you don't go to work, your basic needs are met. Once we achieve financial security, we take it a step further to financial freedom. Once we can achieve financial freedom, we take it a step further to financial independence. So all these things are learnable. 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 So that's the power of learning. So you are not rich today because you are not learning. I've dropped books here. I've dropped, in fact, I'm not going to encourage to drop materials again because people are not ready to learn. People just want the money. I always tell people, why are people poor? People are poor because they are just hustling. I just want to make money. I tell people, it's better for me to be hungry for 2 years to learn how I can be financially independent than to work all my life and remain at the level of financial security. That's what a lot of people do. Come and learn. I don't have time. I go hustle. You hustle all your life, nothing to show. You hustle all your life, you can't drive a good car. You hustle all your life, you can't live in a good house. You hustle all your life, you can't send your children to go to school. You hustle all your life, you will die walking. You will die walking. See a lot of old people do security men. Why? They refuse to ask themselves questions. So before we go further, ask yourself a simple question. With what I'm doing today, can I become rich in 2-3 years' time? In 5 years' time? Can this thing make me rich? What I'm doing right now? If it's no, go and learn new skills. Go and learn. This is time for certificate. There's no job anywhere, but the internet has equalized everybody. I'm in Nigeria. I make more money than some people that are in Canada. That's just the truth. It's not a factor of location anymore. It's the factor of the internet. It's the factor of the internet. When we come to investment, a lot of people will say, I've invested before and I got my fingers burned. So because of that, I'm afraid to invest. Go and ask anybody that has achieved financial independence. You can drop a message, please. No, you can. If you have a message, you can drop a message on me. I'll look at it. So the question is, nobody has achieved financial freedom without losing money. The two of them go together. You will lose to learn some lessons and get some experience on the best way to go. I designed a 90-day plan, and to be sincere with you, this 90-day plan has been very amazing. The kind of testimony I heard last week from the kind of money some person have made from these 4 programs we are talking about. Somebody was sharing with me this evening, just like 30 minutes ago. Her $2,000 she started Trinity Pro with has become $5,000. The person has raised her $2,000 at Trinity Pro to $5,000. Different testimony coming in. So yes, we have made mistakes in the past, but God is helping us now. We are getting it right. So I'm going to show you this 90-day program, if you are listening to us for the first time, and how we are making money from this 90-day plan. How we are making money from this 90-day plan. Like I would say, this is for learning. Every information I'm sharing is for learning process. Before you take any action, do your own due diligence. Do your own due diligence. So any action you take, you are responsible for the consequence. The 4 projects we are looking at is number 1, Just Market Trinity Pro. Number 2, AAS. Number 3, AGT. And number 4, Dana. I will explain this 4 for you. The first one is forex trading. It's called copy trading. Forex is one thing I like so much personally. I started learning about forex 12 years ago. That's when I learned about forex, learned forex, traded forex. But I will make money this month, I will lose in the next month till I give up my dream of forex. But in December, a friend of mine from India called me and told me about Trinity Pro. He is a professional forex trader that I should copy his trade. I copied the trade and I was surprised. It was phenomenal. And Just Market was born, where every other person can copy this trade. The beauty of Trinity Pro, this is how it works. Now, since December, I've been making money consistently on the forex market since December without me doing anything. That's what I'm telling you. The money we are talking about today and money you make without you doing anything. So without me doing anything since December, I've been making money from the forex market. Since December, I've been making money from the forex market. Since December, I've been making money. All I do, because they say 95% of people, retail traders, lose money. Only 5%. These 5% are the professionals. That's where this Indian guy, fall into. So we just need to go there, copy his trade. Whatever trade is trading, as many of us that copy his trade, whatever is trading, that's what appears. If he makes profit, we'll make profit. If he makes loss, he makes loss. And our money is in Just Market. Our money is under our 100% control. Nobody is in control of our money. Like that person now that told me that he has moved his money from $2,000 to $5,000 in Trinity Pro. The day he wants to collect his $5,000, he don't need to consult anybody. He just go there and he collects his money without discussing with anybody. Any day, anytime, 10 minutes. Once you click withdraw, 10 minutes maximum, the money is in your binance. That's the beauty of this. This is my number 1 online business. This is my number 1 online business because you see how the money is made every day. Once the trade starts from on Monday, you see the trade. Once it's making profit, you see it. So you see how the money is made, transparent, 100% transparent. That is Trinity Pro Just Market. The second one is AAS. What is AAS? AAS is African Arbitrage System. It was created by a Nigerian called Jesse Michael. Jesse Michael is somebody I've known for a very long time. When he came out and said he has created a bot that can do arbitrage, I was very impressed and I tried to key him. And AAS has done more than 100 days and a lot of people's lives have changed. fact, I saw somebody on the platform in Benin that started building a teacher that started building his house from AAS. AAS has crossed 100 days already and still counting. A friend of mine, when I told him about AAS, the first day AAS started funding, he funded his account with $5,000. Now he makes over $3,000 every month, and he has earned $5,000. He has earned more than $15,000 from AAS as we speak. So as long as AAS exists, that guy is sure of making above $3,000 every month. That person is already living financial security into financial freedom already, because that can take care of every need that they have. That's what we are talking. That's financial security. That person has achieved, as because $3,000 will pay all his bills for that month. So that person now has attained financial security. So the question is, where are you? Have you attained financial security, chocolate of financial freedom before we now go to financial independence? But that's why we are learning. We are learning so we can move ourselves at least to financial security. Once we get to financial security, we'll take another ladder, financial freedom. Once we get there, so that's AAS for you. It's arbitrage. And what is arbitrage? Some people will ask. Arbitrage is simply buying a cryptocurrency from one broker and going to sell from another broker. For example, if they are selling Bitcoin in Binance for $28,100, for example, and they are selling it in OB for $28,200, you can run to Binance, buy for $28,100, and quickly go and sell in OB for $28,200. That means you have made $100 from each Bitcoin you sell. So the more you buy and sell, just be doing it like that. So they now have a robot that does it. If you want to do it yourself, it's a very laborious activity. I've done arbitrage before. But now they have a bot that does it in milliseconds. That's where they make a lot of crazy money. They now share to the general public. That's how they make a lot of crazy money. They now share to the general public. So that's AAS or you. And AAS, you can earn 3% of your capital on a monthly basis. The 3% of your capital. The next one is AGT. AGT is the same as arbitrage. AAS does not have automatic compounding. AGT has automatic compounding. That's where it's different from AAS. In AGT, the testimony has been phenomenal. A friend of mine started with $2,500 in AGT. He put $2,000 in 60 days. Ultra 7.0. He put $2,000 in 15 days. Ultra 4.0. The first 15 days, he withdraw 1,200. The second 15 days was day before yesterday, 3 days ago. He has withdrawn another 1,200, but this time he did not do it again. He collected the $2,000. That means he has collected the $2,000 back, and he has made 2,400. So he has 4,400 with him. His 60 days on will mature by 24th of this month. So he said, let him just hold his 4,400, waiting for that 500. And that 500 is going to give him $18,000, $9,000 on the 24th of this month. So that person now is running AGT without fear. His 2,500 he invested, he has 4,400 now already. He has $4,400 already. And on the 24th, all things going equal, is he expecting $9,000? When he get that $9,000, he says he's going to pull out $7,000. He's going to pull out $6,000 from there and put $3,000 back. Just imagine if that one go for another 60 days again, how much will that person make? So that's the beauty. So AS is something we're going to, AGT is something we're going to ride. That's why I say, come in early. Like that person now, she has broken even. She's running on 0 risk in AGT. Come in early, do your thing early, and run on 0 risk. Anything happen to AGT right now, she has made profit. She has made profit, whether you like it or not. So we need to get that at the back of our mind. So AGT, this is the 7.0. This is where she put $500. And if you look at $500, after 60 days, it will give you $9,300. That is what she's expecting on the 24th of this month now. Why, if you look at the Ultra 4.0, this is where she put $2,000. So if you see $2,000, she was earning $3,200 every 15 days. She has earned this $3,200 twice. She has earned this $3,200 twice. Are you seeing it? She has earned it twice. That's 6,400. By the time she removes her investment of 2,500 out, you see the profit she has made in less than 2 months of coming into this. So that is the beauty. Personally, there's 2.1, which you can be cashing out every day. But what I promote is 4.0 and 7.0. That's what I promote. And the last one is Dinance. Dinance is an health product. This one is, I call it the insurance policy of this whole system. Because a lot of people will say, I'm afraid to invest. Somebody called me from Canada and said, I want to invest a huge amount of money. Say, but I'm afraid. I watched your video. What is your advice? By the time I break everything for the person, fear left the person. I say, I'm not afraid to do business now. By the time you put, we're going to look at, by the time you spread your risk, then you have something to fear. Like this one now, there's something to fear. This is a physical business that you can earn like 8 ways from called Dinance Global. If you see what is your screen, if you start with premium, which is 88,200, if you start with that and you go, you can earn in 8 ways. But I'm going to talk about only one of the 8 ways to tell you how lucrative it is, which is the matching bonus. And the product is phenomenal. I just gave the product to one of my Oga, a man I respect so much. I said, sir, use this product and tell me what you think. As soon as the man used the product, he and the wife, immediately before they finish the product, he said, I can see reasonable change in my body taking this product. Immediately, he sent me 300 and something thousand to sign him airline. That's what I did this week. I just passed. So I'm looking for more people that I know that has money to sample my. That's the first person I sampled without paying. And today, he has given me a massive profit. So that is how this thing is done. So if you come in with 88,000 a year and you bring in 2 people, you earn 15,120. If you do this January, you bring your two February, they bring their 4. Just as in December, you would have made 61 million. But I said, I want to do this in 90 days. Not 1 year. In the next 90 days, what can I get from this? The goal is to achieve this 61 million in 90 days. Just imagine I'm 50% successful, I'll make 30 million. If I'm 25% successful, I'll make 15 million. If I'm 12.5% successful, I'll make 7 million. If I'm 6.25 successful, I'll make 3 million. If I'm 3 something successful, I'll make 1. So there's no way I will not make 3% if I put in the effort. There's no way I will not make it. So this is my insurance cover. So I'm going to show you our 90 days plan that I drew. You must not follow this 90 days plan. You can follow it any way it suits you. But this is my recommendation, and a lot of people are following this. I say invest $300 in these 4 projects. Trinity Pro invest 300, AS invest 300, AGT invest 300, Dinance invest 300. At the end of the day, we would have invested $1,200, which is 900,000 naira. Then at the end of 30 days, from Trinity Pro, I say withdraw $300. and leave $243 to run. For AAS, we draw $243 and leave $300 to run. For AGT, we draw $271 and leave $500 to run. For Dinan, we are leaving it for full 90 days to check. If you do that, in 30 days, you will see that you have removed 80% of your money or more of your capital is already out, because you remove 300 from here, you remove 243 from here, you remove 271, 80% of your money is already out. Then leave the remaining money, 243 to run for 60 days, 300 to run for 60 days, 500 here to run for 60 days, and this is what you will make. At the end of the next 60 days, which is making in 90 days, you will see that we have earned 9 million naira. So this is 900,000 to 9 million in 90 days. That's what we are running. And like I said, by 24th of this month, because I started talking about this a long time ago, by 24th of this month, somebody would have achieved more than this 9 million. Somebody by 24th, somebody would have achieved it that was working with this template. The first person by 24th, the first person would have achieved this. She'll be the first person that would have achieved this. And from my calculation, she would have earned more than 12 million from this 90 days plan. She would have earned more than 12 million because she started early. So that's my confidence in this plan. This plan is going to give you, at least in the first 90 days, everybody is going to enjoy financial security. In the first 90 days, we'll take us financial security. After the first 90 days, we'll go for another 90 days. And by God's grace, that will take us to financial freedom before we see how we can get to financial independence. So this is my game plan. I have a 100% confidence in Trinity Pool because it's very transparent. I've been there since December. We have not gotten a losing week before. Well, so that is my confidence is in Trinity Pro and Dina. Those are my two insurance that they are selling. So AS and AGT, we're just riding it. We're just riding it. As long as they are there, we're going to maximize them. And if you see our risk is just 30 days. After 30 days, we don't have risk anymore. So this is a brainer for you. So do everything you can start. If it's $100 you have, start. If it's $200 you have, start. If it's $1,000 you have, start. Anything you have, start. Start from where you are. If it's $50 you have, start. That's the most important thing. Start. So the challenge is open for you if you are interested to run this challenge. The challenge is open. It's open for you. So I want to see if I can just open one account to Trinity Pro so that you see somebody that started in January. How the person has fared. Let me see if I can open an account. Somebody that started in January. Let's see if we can open the account of the person. Prepare your question. Okay. I believe you can see my screen. I want to show you just here. I will call it a day. This is somebody that started in January. I just want to show you the account of somebody that started in January. So this is somebody that started his account in January. So let's go to copy trading. Let's go to investors area. So from your screen, you can see that the person started this account with $200. From the person has made $560 as profit. $563 as profit. That's what the person has made. $563 as profit. So let's look at the details of this account. This is, let me. Okay. Balance operation. I want us to look at this person's account so that we know where the account started from. I want to take us to the very beginning. This is so, if you can see your screen, this is 5th of January. 5th of January. The person started with $200. You can see it there. $200. That's what the person started with. $200. Every week, Trinity Pro collects its charges. These are the charges Trinity Pro collects every Saturday. Trinity Pro share profit with you 80-20. Trinity Pro take 20% of your profit and you take 80%. So the person started with $200 and you see here, the person withdrew on March, 9th of March. The person started January, 9th of March. The person removed $203 on 9th of March. Would reduce investment, $203. On 6th of April, the person again withdraw $130. The person again withdraw $130, and the person still have $318 still trading from the person. This is an account the person started with $200. So you can see from yourself that since January till now, the person has made a profit of $563 from an account that started with $200. The person has made 5. So Trinity Pro, we have not had a losing week. That's why I have since December that we started, we have not had a losing week. I told you somebody shared a testimony with me today. It started with $2,000. Now the person has $5,000. He has made $3,000 as profit. So I have so much confidence in Trinity Pro and Zina. YAS and AGT is where we used to scale our money fast. You can see what AGT can do for you. $500 in 90 days can become $9,000. So that's what we are talking about. So I will draw the curtain here and I want to take questions. So you have seen it for yourself. I've shown you Trinity Pro. The next week, I'm going to show you AS and AGT live account. I don't want this to be so long, so I'll stop it here.